Hi, I'm John Twist of University Motors. Today is August 4th, 2015, Tuesday. Our summer party's coming up at the end of the week. If you see this, you know, come or die, you know. It's like this is our farewell tour. We've had 31 summer parties. It's been a really tremendous run. Hey, I want to talk about a gas tank today. This is a brand new gas tank that we installed in this completely restored 1974 MGB. Now the owner, we bought the gas tank brand new, and the owner drove it home, and he called and he said, boy, something's going on here. I'm getting gasoline, swilling gasoline in the trunk. That's no good. So because he was at some distance, I encouraged him to tighten up, I gotta get down here, to tighten up the hose clamp that goes around here and goes around up here, because here's the filler neck on the back of the car, and there's two hose clamps, and I thought, well, maybe the hose clamp's loose and the gasoline's sloshing out of here. And there's also a fitting here, which had we remembered we put a brand new hose on it, and I encouraged him to make sure this is tight and the hose clamps are tight, which they were. He put a rag back here. He said, I can go out for a drive, take the rag and wring the gasoline out of it. You can't, that's too creepy. When this line here, the ventilation line, when this perforates, which is not uncommon, because there's a condensing canister up on the inside of the right-hand rear fender, when this hose fails, then you can get gasoline smells in the trunk, and they waft up front when you're driving, and it smells, you think, oh my gosh, something's leaking on my engine, because you're smelling it and you're thinking the air is going this way, but really the air is coming up from the trunk from behind. But this is a whole lot worse. So we had it towed across the state, got the tank here, took the tank out. The sending unit was in at the time, so we taped this off, put our thumb here, put a little bit of air pressure here with soap bubbles all around here, and we found that this fitting, I don't know how close we can come in here, but we found that the solder around this fitting was all shot and it's cracked. You can't really tell here because it doesn't move, but all the solder around here had failed. Cold solder joint, I don't know what happened, but that's the reason. And of course, once you've got gasoline in the tank, I will not solder it, because for fear of blowing the tank up. So we had to order another new tank, but just that line around there was cracked. So this is just a cautionary for those who are purchasing new tanks. Maybe check them out before you install them. All you need is a little bit of air pressure and a little bit of soap suds, and just make sure the tank doesn't leak anywhere, because of course once it's in place, it's a bugger to get the thing back down. A lot easier than the time you took the tank out the first time, where you had to drill or cut the heads of all the bolts off. This time it'll come out pretty easily. It came out pretty easily for us, but still a 2-hour operation. So anyway, that's the scoop from here at University Motors. In the middle of August, the weather's broken a little bit. It's really nice today. It's a cool breeze, and I want to encourage you to come to our summer party. Hey, you know what? I'm going to be in Altoona, Pennsylvania, like on the 28th of August at the Central Pennsylvania British Car Club event in Altoona, Pennsylvania. So if you're somewhere in PA or Virginia, Maryland, and it's just on 99, it's just south of State College by half an hour or so. It's a pretty nice show, an eclectic mix of British vehicles. I'm going to be there and putting my touch on a carburetor here and there and everything. So if you watch these videos, if you want to come along and see me, see the rest of the cars, gosh, it'd be a real treat. So until then, safety fast.